Remember last month we discussed new laws giving small business greater protection against unscrupulous big businesses. Retail tenants are set to be key beneficiaries, yet disputes between tenants and landlords continue to rage. One Sydney hair salon owner is refusing to stand by and watch his business be destroyed, and he scored a victory that could save others like him. John Hanrahan reports.
In the heart of Sydney's CBD, yet another landlord and tenant battle has seen a half a dozen shop owners forced out of the Sky Gardens complex to make way for a big American bookstore. But one remaining tenant scored an initial victory after receiving a letter late last year giving him just 6 months to vacate.
Obviously, I was very shocked. 11 years of your life, of your hard work and of your performance, and trying to do your best for your clients and for yourself and build up a nice future. And suddenly a big company comes through and here you are, Eddie Azzi, you're out of the street and let's get the giant in.
The landlord invoked a demolition clause in Eddie's contract, claiming his section of the centre was to be rebuilt. But facing literally the destruction of his business, Eddie fought back in court and won.
The tribunal found that there was not a substantial renovation or redevelopment going to happen in the centre, that in fact what substantially was going to happen was a fit out of admittedly 4 floors of the centre, but it was only a fit out and therefore didn't fall within the terms of the demolition clause in the lease.
But the battle isn't over, as the owners of Sky Garden, Citadin Proprietary Ltd appealed, claiming the tribunal had erred on a number of issues in its original judgment. The matter went back into court on Friday, again putting Eddie's business in jeopardy. If the appeals tribunal accepts his arguments a second time round, Eddie's legal advisors believe the case will set an important precedent for other small retailers. Major developers and shopping centre owners would not be able to do this kind of thing with their existing tenants just because they've signed up someone on a better deal.
Certainly for retail tenants generally, yes, it does enhance their protection from the use of demolition clauses, which are quite widely used in retail leases. They're in a lot of retail landlords use them, and this certainly does clarify the extent of the protection that a tenant has. It means that landlords will have to be more careful about their commercial arrangements with their tenants, about the tenures they give, the length of lease, if they want to do major work.
But as Eddie's legal bills mount and uncertainty continues for his loyal staff, he remains angry over the threat to his business.
I don't think it's fair. No, I haven't been treated well, and I think it was a very bad way of dealing with the situation.
And Eddie's set to discover his fate early this week when his court appeal is finalised. We'll let you know how he fared. Still to come, the 7-point guide to successful recruiting.